H.
Yeah, he has no bans and all that stuff, so. Yeah, alright, also, Anthony, many of you... actually, I don't know. If you guys want to share screens, go ahead. I don't know if you care or not.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just so Anthony can watch both screens and listen to music. Or just watch one of your screens and watch my screen, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay, we're just gonna... Okay. H...
Yeah, just one addition.
Well, actually, I think...
Okay.
Brian, I think the problem with you and Mindy sharing screens is that you guys start the match earlier than the client. The client takes a little bit of time, so...
Oh, you just don't look at the client then.
Oh, so you just use the client to listen to the song?
H1.
Actually, you can look at the client.
I have
right?
to look at the client because
Yeah,
I...
you can look at the client, but like you don't need to look at the Discord, but anybody else can look at the Discord.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
If you type faster, I'm just gonna put their names in the chat.
Yeah. So, but anyways, we are...
Again, 2 minutes.
hello, guys. Welcome to the next installment of VTOC while we have participants in the call and all that stuff. I have a match in an hour and 15 minutes after this, so this is gonna... We're cutting it kind of close right here. Also, Ch1korita is... Ch1korita also has a match with me in the upcoming match, but that's besides the point. We will ignore that because this is on something more pressing. Pulsh versus Ch1korita. First versus second seed in the winners finals brackets. Everybody kind of could predict this or see it a mile away, although the journey to get here was a lot closer than it was. Pulsh having to play a tiebreaker against Parkman123 and Ch1korita having to overcome a bunch of scheduling hurdles until she got a W from my boy Was. So, but yeah, this could honestly go either way. We still have to keep in mind the hidden rule also, because Ch1korita, I presume, is going hidden on every single map, so she'll have to take a score deficit on almost every single map, besides hidden and free mods and tiebreaker, obviously. So, and we're looking at the bans. Bans are as expected. No mod 2, Hard Rock 2 ban from Ch1korita, because those are not very pleasant skill sets, even with hidden, at least on her side. And Pulse with the hidden 1 free mod 2 ban, because those are just way better skill sets for Ch1korita. Although I'm still a little sad at the free mod 2 ban, because it's one of my favorite songs in the pool. But it's kind of to be expected, because that type of map is not too easy to sight read, especially because both players I've only played through the map pool like once or twice, if even played through. It might just even be a sight read on some people's parts, but I think it's also good to note that there's been some discussion from people inside this Discord that Pulsh may have been underperforming a little bit. Our first map being picked is Nomad 3, kind of an expected pick from Ch1korita.
You said that free mod?
So. Oh, this is
Just
Nomad 3.
like raw free mod. We'll add the mods.
Wait, what'd you say? Oh yeah, just put free mod because Mindy's gonna go fucking hidden on every map. Yeah.
Oh wait, this is free mod.
Yeah, just put on free mod and
just
because because Mindy's just gonna go free mod. Yeah,
or free mod.
I should have thrown that out there. Just
free mod.
Yeah. You're chill. The special was big. So, but yeah.
Why didn't it work?
S. Mods.
Oh.
Yeah, just you have to do MP mods free mod because the client's stupid as hell.
All right.
But yeah. So. Anthony, do you want me to share screens? Do you want to commentate too, or I don't know what you want to do?
Sure, kinda. Yeah. Why
Wait,
not?
are you also in a league game right now, or did you die?
No, that shit got remade because someone AFK'd.
What the hell? Little goofy goober guy there.
I mean, people DC at the start of games.
Also, if you want to listen to the song, you can go to Brian's thing and have the song in the background. But yeah, we're gonna dive into the first little match. I don't know if you have a calculator on you on deck or not, but we have to recalculate mini score after every map anyway. 0.75 multiplier in each map, besides hiddens and free mods. So.
Oh, do we have to recalculate? Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, because Mindy's going hidden on most of the maps. But yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
No, I was gonna say Brian, just like go hidden too, so we can just match the scores, easy peasy.
Brian has been taking Nomad on a lot of the HD2s recently. I don't think the last map he did, but this map, but recently some of these matches he has been. So, alright, we're diving into the Nomad 3. I'll get back on my point about Pulsh's performance based on what some spectators have been saying later, but right now, Ch1korita seems to have the score lead with her hidden mod, but we do the little calculation right here. She's actually pretty ahead because the multiplier is obviously like a pretty big deficit. It's more optimal if you don't play with the don't play with the unintentional mod if you can, but like on a map like this where she's just really, really comfortable as it seems, it's completely fine. Multiplier will hit really hard if both players had a really high score though, because when you multiply a lower number by a lower factor, it's going to be lower than if you multiply a higher number by a lower factor. You know, it's just basic mathematics there. But right now, Pulsh is having a little bit of trouble reading this map, while Mindy's just flowing and flowing and flowing. And right as I said that, she did break. So
it's a combo game.
this is Nomad 3 Nib. I did not pick this map. This was Alan Navarro's pick, but I think it's a pretty cool map. It is definitely not a conventional Nomad 3 by any means, though, but there is a lot of alt patterns. We're having Nomad 6 in Grand Finals pool, not this pool, so. Brian Parkman123 in the chat saying Ch1korita should play Nomad 4, question mark, lol. But, yeah, very huge score lead right now on Ch1korita. I think, I mean, I'm going to calculate just cuz, but this is a pretty clear win on her part, and she has a pretty strong start. I mean, while this was her pick, obviously, this is a pretty insane showing already with the high act, 2 missed counts, 600k score, which is translated to 472,000 with the multiplier, but that's still at least double Pulsh's score at the start. So, also, in case the players don't know, it is best of 13, so first to 7. Pulsh with a Nomad 4 pick right immediately after. This is the little bit more more techie map. There's a lot of weird tapping patterns, some slider differentials, but they say slider differentials, some fucking slider tech, etc., etc. But let me post the map pool in the chat so that you guys have it just in case. We gotta make a calculate with the multiplier, could make a difference. Come on, guys. But yeah, there's been some comments about Pulsh potentially underperforming in the last match when we interviewed Mr. Chicken and Tacos about it, and I asked him about this. Mr. Chicken fired off the kind of cold take that Pulsh has not been playing at the super high level he was playing in the previous VTOC, which was in VTOC 1, which I assume most people in the chat they would not recall because this was like dinosaur age. But Ch1korita going hidden again, Pulsh going Nomad again. But there's a lot. Pulsh hasn't been performing up to par, but he's still an insanely versatile player, and you can't really underestimate him. Even when he was down a lot of points in the previous matches against like lower tier players like Tank and Parkman123, at least lower tier in those rounds, he was still able to clutch it out and bring it back and had that strong fortitude. So, and his reading doesn't really relent, and once he recognizes a pattern, he's just able to pick it up right out of that again. I honestly think it's a lot of those underperformance can just be attributed to more of a like a lack of practice. He seems to be sight reading like half of the maps in these pools, honestly, which is respect. You can't. There's a lot of players are busy this time of summer, so you can only expect so much of pre-practicing a 4-fun tournament like this, even with the super prestigious map pool, the super prestigious prize. Pulsh with that break right there, that was really unfortunate, which gives Ch1korita a chance to run away with the lead right now. She's comboing and comboing while Pulsh is struggling to keep up. If he had not breaking that big slider, it would have been a lot closer, but right now it's looking kind of dire. He has to hope Ch1korita breaks anytime soon, but with another break, that's kind of unfortunate. It's looking really rough. The slow slider was just out of nowhere, dude. Unfortunate for him. Both of these players, okay, he misread that stack completely while Ch1korita just goes crazy on it. She's still comboing like insanely. Oh, she slider breaks right there while Pulsh is trying to slowly build up a combo lead, but it's not looking too hot for him right now with his score. So I think even with the multiplier, Ch1korita still will pull this one right through. She's just a little bit too strong right now. She's coming off clean after warming up for like an hour or two, while Pulsh had just recently woke up, so he's not even playing in like the best of shapes either, but that shit happens, and you gotta be prepared for any tournament that comes by your way with how you schedule it. So
you gotta get 8 hours of sleep, man. Like,
the 8 hours of sleep definitely came in clutch there. You prefer to get more sleep than just maybe those two tournaments more important, who knows. But 3 misses on Pulsh's side, 1 miss on Ch1korita's side. With the score multiplier, it's 453k on Ch1korita's side, which means she takes this map also. If Pulsh did not get slow slider there, he could have made a strong case, but this, I don't know if he's played that map before or not. I have to make a lot of like rough calls right now based on how I think these players play and if they touch the pool or not. So Ch1korita picking DT1. That's actually kind of a strange pick coming out from her. I'm surprised. She's not known to be amazing at this like DT, and this is like a 225 BPM map with a lot of jump consistency, some stream burst consistency that she's not too well adjusted to.
Wait, so you're not allowed to take hidden only with the no mods, right? Or can you do hidden for
Take
any?
You can do
anything.
hidden on any mod. We're just letting them
Oh,
go.
should I? Okay.
Yeah, but we have to.
and-
But we apply the multiplier on everything. So I'm a nice tournament player. We let the players play with hidden or no
Okay.
hidden. So I gotta.
Alright, midden.
You gotta
Yeah.
re-add DT.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Make sure y'all add DT to your
We
stuff.
can't
Yeah.
add the DT.
Do I have to do that?
Can you not just? I just say give someone host. I think it's MP
Yeah,
mods.
just host me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just give
MP
Brian host.
mod.
But yeah. Honestly, I was not expecting Ch1korita to get this.
Did that
To
not
pick
work?
DT1 at
I
all.
think it's host.
This is
Host.
totally not
Whoopsies.
biased on Sophie's part. Chill, bro. Dang, it's not biased. It's not biased. I'm
Not
just
biased. We just
playing.
amended
I'm
it.
playing this from personal tournament experience. I'm running it how I think it should be ran. But anyways,
Already?
yeah. This is very kind of strange pick from Pulsh or from Ch1korita's side because she's not known to. She's like not terrible at DT consistency, not at all. It's just she doesn't usually play like these faster bursty patterns. But I guess she's been training this for quite a bit before, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. I do remember that she was practicing this map a bit before her match with Brian when I came into the Oyster Clan and I checked what kind of maps she was playing. So, but yeah, right now she's pretty early activated on Pulsh's side. She was not able to hit that stream as fast. Her burst speed is not as good as Pulsh's side, and Pulsh also has just a lot of high BPM consistency with these kind of patterns. With a lot of the maps he plays, those little C-mob maps, those little the higher BPM jump consistency, stream consistency, etc., etc. But Pulsh with the first break right there, pretty unfortunate. And his act lead that he had at the start kind of evaporated a little bit. He still has a slight 0.5% act lead right now, but it's not. He misread the little finger control pattern right there too. Okay, this is already off to a rough start for Pulsh. It was off to a rougher start for Ch1korita, but she manages to bring it back a little bit. I think she has a score lead right now, even if we apply the multiplier. Let's see right here. It is 125k on her side. Yeah, she has the score lead by 10k and is only going to continue to grow. Pulsh having a little trouble spinning right there. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, or if I should have even pointed out. But we're on to the slow part, which I think Ch1korita will combo pretty easily. And Pulsh too, but this is going to be pretty rough for Pulsh to bring it back, unless Ch1korita breaks anytime soon. So, I guess we will have to wait and see. The combo lead is only growing on Ch1korita's side, which means that the score is going to start running away more and more as the combo grows. And the act advantage still on her side too, so it's a lot for Pulsh to make up currently. I think the AR on this map is a little bit higher than usual too. I think it's 8.5, I believe, plus DT. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll double check. No, it is not. It is not. Never mind. This is just a regular AR8 map plus DT. I just could not tell. My eyes are only adjusted to hitting, guys. But yeah, we're getting into the little. Oh, Ch1korita with that break right there while Pulsh combos right through it. It's possible Pulsh brings it back right here as long as he stays consistent. But these jumps are going to be a little rough. There's some jumps under the slider notes. Ch1korita with another break right there. That could be kind of detrimental as Pulsh continues to build combo. He seems to be running away a little bit with the lead. Oh, he gets a lot of 50s on that burst though. It was looking a little rough. We're on to the second little break right here. Let me calculate the score. She is barely in the lead by 30k once we apply the multiplier. This is when the multiplier could actually get really bad for Ch1korita because the numbers are a lot higher. The scores are a lot higher on Pulsh and her side. And this is when the multiplier starts hitting really hard, especially with these consistency patterns that these players are holding on strong to. I think Pulsh just snatched the lead right there. So we're coming up to the end of the map. I think as long as Pulsh keeps comboing, he's going to be able to pull out the win. But he breaks right as soon as I say that. But Ch1korita breaks right after. It says that she has a score lead, but we have to wait and see until after the little calculations are done. Both players holding on strong, but I think if we do the calculations just in my head, it's around like 480k, 490k for Ch1korita's side. So, and the map ends right there. We have to do the final little calculations.
Close everything. Oh, you bring home?
455k on Ch1korita's side, which means Pulsh gets the point actually. Good stuff to Pulsh for holding it strong at the end there. Unfortunate that Ch1korita broke. It was a strange pick. It might have been a little bit of a disrespectful pick, honestly, from Ch1korita's side, but respect the attempt. She did pretty good, all things considered, but she's just not known to be. She's not that speedy. Her speed cap is probably around like 210 BPM or something. So it was a little bit rough for sure. While Pulsh is not fully warmed up either. It's Pulsh going with the no mod 5 pick right after this one. I think this map is actually one of the longer maps in the pool. So my apologies on that one. It is 3 minutes 14 seconds. It's a little long, actually. A little long. It's not as long as Hard Rock Run, though. But, yeah, I think his fingers are feeling a little bit, like, his fingers have been broken into a little bit after that DT pick. So, going straight for no mod 5 right after he showed pretty strong consistency performance right there. Just, you know, he just goes ham. We'll just have to see, you know. There's like 230 bursts, a lot of weird, wacky patterns, and a lot of sliders that are easy to just miss aim on. So totally not biased on my part. Man, what are you guys trying to say? I'm not. Ch1korita aren't winning that. Did you guys not see that last map? Ch1korita lost the point. If she just went pure DT, she would have done worse. So I gotta give handicaps to everybody who needs it. It's not really a handicap, I don't think. It's just a difference in gameplay. I think the client might have crashed here, guys. I don't know if they're playing the map or not, but it seems like the OC client has crashed. Wow, that is great. Wow. Okay. Well, this is a little awkward. Now it says Ch1korita's on. I did not download the map prior to this, so it's a little, okay, let's just exit the tournament client and relaunch it. Hopefully I didn't miss too much on the map yet, so... this is bound to be expected. You're bound to get these type errors when the tournament client's being a little funky, so... But this is the great song to just come back into the client for. Thank you so much to whoever downloaded this one on my laptop.
With a nasty combo lead going now.
That was a very beautiful opening song. Great one. It's all right. Well, you guys see what the heck? Okay, there we go. Yeah, Ch1korita has a pretty insane combo lead. She's a lot more speedy than we take her for, I guess. But yeah, let me do the scores again.
Ooh,
this pick from Pulsh right now isn't working out as well as it looked like. I did not see the first half of the map, unfortunately, but it seemed like Ch1korita was off to an insane start, and then she broke right there while Pulsh has a pretty big combo lead. If we do the score multiplier right now, she's at 178k approximately, while Pulsh is chilling at his 116k. But as long as he's able to hold combo, he's able to bring it back. And bring it back strong, but he breaks on the slow part actually, which gives Ch1korita a chance to just keep running raid with their lead. But she breaks right as soon as I say that too. They're both kind of comboing through this, but it's not looking. This little slow part is a lot harder than. It's not really a no mod 5 at this point. The speedy parts are gone. It's just a complete finger control part right now. So, looking at this, it's looking really rough for Pulsh to be able to bring this back. Ch1korita just has a substantial lead, honestly, even with the debuff, and she has the combo lead too. I think I heard someone double tapping, but it seems like she's bursting this fine right now. Oh, Pulsh with that break, unfortunately. I think that seals the deal on this map, honestly. Ch1korita keeps comboing. She's just going ham. What's that double? I can't tell if she's double tapping or streaming, but all that really matters is that she's comboing, holding through the map. So this No Mod 5 is a lot easier than the last No Mod 5 in the semifinals pool. So I really wish I reversed these two picks. But it's okay. I guess we got to this little slow part. What the heck happened? Wait. Hello?
Hmm?
Oh, nearing the end of the map.
Yeah, it's looking like a 3-1 lead.
Pulsh was over streaming, is what Nib just told me. Yeah, the 230 is too fast for or too slow for Pulsh. Pulsh just goes crazy on these patterns. And we're right at the end of the map. I think that is a Ch1korita win, even though we only saw like a little bit of the map, unfortunately. Yeah, it was. In hindsight, it was a good pick for Pulsh. 280k, by the way, on Ch1korita's side when we did the multiplier. But both players only 2 missing, but Ch1korita was just able to hold out stronger on the combo game. So it's something. It's something to be happy with. But it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough start for Pulsh. It was good on him to start winning on Mindy's Ch1korita's pick, but he still has a bit of a ways to go. Ch1korita just a little bit more consistent currently right now, and probably a bit more well rested. I don't know. But it is it's back to Ch1korita's pick. We'll have to wait and see. I guess she's kind of distraught on what to pick right now. Hidden 3, never mind. She's going straight for the flow ulti hidden pick. This hidden 3 is, there's some tech in it, but I think it's a lot more flow ulti than one would make it out to be. Also, the initial comment section for this was horrendous. So you don't want to imagine the kind of comments that were being posted on a song like this. But anyways, that's besides the point. Well, Hidden 3, Ch1korita tapping right into her strongest skill set, the hidden maps. I'm unsure if Brian Pulsh is planning to go no hidden or hidden on this, but he's probably not as confident as Ch1korita would be on these hidden maps. But there's always a chance. Pulsh, especially with how we showcased it last time against Portman 1-2-3, is not too bad of a hidden player. It's just Ch1korita is kind of the best hidden player in the map in the tournament right now, so it's a pretty big ask to try and beat her. Still possible though. We have a. Well, we will see. We will see. Off to the start. Ch1korita showing off the ACK lead at the start, while Brian's ACK is dropping a little bit. Let me take this time to adjust the audio a bit because I have the wrong audio settings on. This way? Nope, wrong one. I hate the OC tournament client is kind of a pain in the ass with how it handles this. It separates its audio and effects like for no reason. It's so stupid. And also the effect on my right window is just completely busted. But anyways, yeah, Pulsh with the first break. Unfortunately, I missed it, but I don't know if it was a slider break or a miss. But regardless, we will see how it fares. Ch1korita is vibing through this completely. I mean, I guess you can say vibing is a bit of an overstatement because her ACK is only 95, but it's 6% higher than Pulsh right now, so it's a lot for Pulsh to have to bring back right now. Ch1korita just going completely fine, showing how comfortable she is. Pulsh hitting these patterns good, but not like he still has a bit of a combo disadvantage and an ACK disadvantage too, so a lot to come back from right now. He hits that little note, but so does Ch1korita, so Ch1korita just looks super comfortable on this. It's possible that she just FCs it, but this is it's a very long call because we're only through the first quarter. Both players comboing through it fine, but Ch1korita is just way stronger than Pulsh on it. And since this is a hidden map and both players look at it, he doesn't really have the multiplier at the back of his head either. He has to perform on this one in order to have any chance. Oh, Ch1korita actually with that break while Pulsh is still holding combo. But the ACK advantage on her side is definitely going to keep the lead in her favor for at least a bit, even when Pulsh takes combo advantage. So, Pulsh has a lot to worry about right now to keep bringing it back. And he breaks right there, which is really, really bad for him. So, Ch1korita just is comfortably able to maintain the lead, while Pulsh still has to keep climbing this hurdle, which just seems to be getting bigger and bigger as he keeps climbing.
But he can do it, I think. Actually, he has half a map still, and the map's fairly long, so I think it's doable.
The patterns are very consistent though, and actually Ch1korita with that break right there gives Pulsh a little bit more of a chance to come back right now. But the score lead in Ch1korita's part is pretty big. So even though there's still half of the map left, he has to also hope that the axe are falling a little bit on Ch1korita's side. So. Oh, actually Ch1korita with that break right there while Pulsh has a combo. It might be a little bit of a start of worrying. So, alright, Nib, to answer your question, Ch1korita drawing out a skull. So, let's throw up a little skull emoji here. But, the multiplier is, if you take no mod on a hidden or free mod map, you have a 0.8 times multiplier, while hidden is 0.75 on every map that is not a hidden or free mod map, or tiebreaker. Tiebreaker can take any mod you want. So. But Pulsh actually with that break right there, I don't think there's enough map for him to come back, unfortunately. Even if Ch1korita just completely flubs the end, I think there's a very clear Ch1korita point right here. Which is kind of to be expected considering that hidden is just her skill set, you know? So, just from that 1/3 pattern that she hits, it's pretty, that just seals the deal of the match, I think. Or not the match, of the map. It's, not the end of the world for Pulsh, definitely, but, if he was able to win on Ch1korita's pick, it would have been huge, honestly. He was able to do that with DT1, but right now he's put on the driver's seat right now, and he has to keep going through. He has to keep cruising through to try and come all the way to Ch1korita, who's just cruising by. Taking hard rock on a no mod hard hidden or DT map. None of our players are deranged enough to do that. Sorry, Nib. But yeah, very good showing from Ch1korita's side. Pulsh had moments, but it was rough. It was rough. Not entirely unexpected, but you know. 1.06. Actually, hard rock multiplier is 1.10. So. Giga definitely would. But is he in this tournament? What the heck? A Nomad 1 pick actually coming out from Pulsh's side. Oh my god, did the client crash again, dude? Alright, well, we gotta relaunch client again, guys. Really unfortunate stuff on my laptop. My poor little soldier is just completely combusting right now. But Nomad 1 pick from Pulsh actually seems like he's willing to take a coin flip. I don't know what maps he's gonna be super strong in though, so. Dang, it showed my desktop there for this. Wait, the score is 4-1 right now, right, Anthony?
Yes, 4-1.
Okay. Just want to make sure I don't want to.
Why didn't I?
Oh my gosh, dude.
I love them technical difficulties.
Rejoining the tournament so I can ruin the rules. Okay, well, I guess we'll dive right into Nomad 1. Nomad 1, sorry. Zoned out a little bit there while trying to fix my client and stuff. Ch1korita taking your signature hidden, obviously. And the effects are going crazy right now. At this point, I'm not even going to adjust the audio anymore if the client's going to keep crashing, so. Yeah, I would have expected Pulsh to try and do like a DT pick instead of Nomad 1 pick, because Nomad 1 picks might be a little bit corn flippy, especially with how on point Ch1korita's aim has been on a lot of these maps so far. But Pulsh could be picking this also because he likes the song too, or just because he wants to break in his aim a little bit for the rest of the map. Wait, it sounds a little bit mistimed. What the heck? Let me actually adjust the audio a bit more. This is whack, dude. This is a little wacky. There we go. Alright, well, the scores are jumping back and forth, but if they're jumping back and forth, then that just means it's a Pulsh favored poor score right now because Ch1korita is taking hit on it. So both of those players hitting the kind of awkward part right there, and we're getting into the first big jumps of the map. These little jumps into sliders are kind of annoying to hit, but I think there's a big 1-2 section after the first little slider section. I could be wrong. I do not remember too much from this Nomad 1, unfortunately, because Alan picked this one. So the commentator will try his best to remember. Okay, actually not really a big 1-2 jump section, but Pulsh with that first break, really unfortunate stuff right now. While Ch1korita is just aim gapping right now. Act advantage is slightly in Pulsh's favor right now, but the combo advantage is huge in Ch1korita's favor right now, so it's gonna be a bit rough for Pulsh to bring it back. I'm not gonna lie. It's still possible, but he has to hope that Ch1korita breaks anytime soon. Ch1korita seems like she's on pace to FC, honestly, but I don't know, more than halfway through the map. If we do the score calculations right now, I'm pretty sure she's still in the lead. Yeah, we do it like there, 301k on her side right now, which means Pulsh actually breaking right there again. That's not too good for him, unfortunately. Ch1korita's just gonna keep running right. Oh, actually Ch1korita with that break right there, but Pulsh doesn't have a combo to go off of right now, so the score lead is still huge in her favor, and Pulsh with another break, that might honestly seal the deal for him on this Nomad 1. The coin flip did not work out too well for him, unfortunately. But, I mean, I don't know, he's willing to take risks and listen to the song. It's, Ch1korita is just way too strong of a player, showing how strong she is as a first seed player. And, I guess Mr. Chicken, Virginia Tech was a little bit right about Pulsh's little slump, but a lot of that also attributed to lack of practice and just not playing the game as much, I guess. Or practicing the map pulls at all. Oh, Ch1korita actually with that break. Unfortunate slider break on her side, but I just do not think there's enough map for Pulsh to bring it back. Although I could be capping. We still have to do the score multiplier after this. We'll see. I don't know. It's shaving off like 200k is going to be kind of rough. We'll see. Okay, actually, Pulsh hitting that part while Ch1korita missed a little bit on that stream. It might actually be close to call here. I might have like just cast her curse at Ch1korita a little bit there. Okay, Pulsh hitting that. Ch1korita missing that little fucking square pattern at the end while Pulsh hits it. All right, well, we'll do the score calculations now. Ooh, okay. 436,887. That is.
Oh wait, that's so.
That is close, but Ch1korita takes that just barely. Just barely. Wow. Okay. Close one. But holy moly. The hidden, even with the hidden debuffs, dude, she's not playing around, so.
Actually, I'm mad for real.
Probably would have hurt worse. That hurts way worse than if you just had gotten completely creamed on that pick. Just being that close to victory and then just losing it right at the end. Dang. That's all I have to say. But also, yeah, I'm going to remind you guys that as the score grows bigger, the worse the score multiplier is going to get. So if we start getting into maps where players can start FCing more and more, it's rough. It's rough to say the least. Hidden 2, Blumenkrantz being picked next. A little bit of low AR reading, quite a bit of linear patterns on this one. Not too fun to sight read at all. Not too fun to play. I think there's an interesting bit of trivia about this one. I don't remember which Ocean World Cup it was in. I'm pretty sure it was in either 2015, 2016. It was one of those 2 years. But this was the hidden map there, and back then you used to not be able to play with. Actually, no, I don't think it was this map specifically, but this was like one of the most banned maps in the tournament. But when it was picked, I'm pretty sure since before tournaments you were not allowed to play with no fail, or you could, but your score would just get annihilated. Players took no fail on this, or players could not take no fail on this, and 6 out of the 8 players failed, which means their scores not go through. So I just think that's a little bit of interesting trivia for this type of map. I could be misremembering, it could be another map, but I don't know. I'm interested to see if Pulsh is going to take hidden on this one or just go no mod cheese. I feel like he's probably just going to play all these maps as intended against Ch1korita just because he feels that Ch1korita is a very strong hidden player anyways, and he has to outmatch her in the hidden maps.
By the way, put the calculator on Brian. He doesn't have hidden.
Oh, he does not have hidden. Okay. So, everything I just said kind of capped there. So, we will see. We will see. Nib throwing out that this map is kind of free as well. I think this map is a lot easier for players nowadays in this age now. The linear patterns on this one are not as bad. Okay, Ch1korita actually with that first break as soon as I said something. Although when Ch1korita in practice said that she was not able to act this too well, but she's usually performed pretty well in tournaments with how her scores have been going. So we'll just have to wait and see. She does have one less combo than Pulse because of her first little miss there, but bringing at the start of the map is not too detrimental, honestly. And Pulsh has a lot to come back from right now with the score deficit that he's gonna have to face. Was it a climb miss? It could have been, actually.
No, the score is even right now.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Okay, well,
nice.
as soon as you said that, yeah, Pulsh with that miss. Unfortunate, actually.
Just pain.
Ch1korita is comboing through these linear patterns just fine. I mean, Pulsh is too, but he had a little bit of a misread at the beginning, and since he is taking no mod on the hidden 2 map, it's rough. It's rough to try and come back from this right now. He does have ACK advantage, so as long as Ch1korita breaks soon and he's able to build up a combo advantage, then he might be in fine shape. But Ch1korita is just flowing through this like it's nothing. She's just playing this map like it's just another regular old AR8 that she's been able to flow through. Oh my gosh, guys. This is, actually, she just broke right there as soon as I said that. Yeah, she's tilted at that one. She's pissed at that one. Pulsh has a little bit of a combo lead going into this next part of the map, but he has a lot to show up for right now. I mean, this map's still not really close to over there. We're about to approach the halfway mark. So, it gives Pulsh a decent chance to kind of try and build up a score lead, which in this case would just be him trying to even out the score because he's really behind with the multiplier, so... We're going through we're about to enter the second half of the map, where I think the second half is a bit easier than the first half because the patterns are a little bit more readable on this side. Although the end does get a little bit more space. But yeah, as we're going through this, Pulsh is actually pulling up right now with his score. But I don't know, a lot. It's tough for me to call right now. Ch1korita did say that in order for her to win this hidden 2, she knew that Pulsh would have to go. She would go no mod on it. She would have to play just as good, just be able to combo it as well as Pulsh can, because Pulsh is just looking at these approach circles and downloading the pattern, and he's like, "Yep, that's how what it should sound like in my head." But while Ch1korita has a little bit of a fight to go through, and also the active advantage on Pulsh's side is quite significant, to say the least. The client is about to show that Pulsh gets the score lead here, but it's still not his score lead. He still has quite a hurdle to climb. I'm just going to calculate his score right now. It's approximately... wait, I divided instead of... Okay. Give me a sec, guys. I'm being a little goofy goober right now. It's actually 288k right now, so he's 100k down. So he has to pull up pretty huge on this combo and kind of hope that Ch1korita breaks soon, maybe. But his combo is growing a lot, so... But, like I mentioned last map, you can't just depend on the little multiplier. The multiplier gets really bad with higher score. So, but we will see. The score is running away right now for Pulsh's side as he's getting a combo up. Oh, Ch1korita actually with that break right there. And while Pulsh is still comboing just a little bit more, he might be able to pull the W right here and pull it against Ch1korita, but it's going to be tough to call. I have to do the calculations right now. He hits the linear pattern at the end. Okay, we will have to wait and see on this one. Hold the phone, guys. I have to do the calculations. Nope. He lost. 503,000 on Pulsh's side. So Ch1korita takes that map with her 540k. Wow, that was close, but
oh boy,
dude, that is huge. It's a huge. The multiplier is huge and higher numbers, dude.
Yeah, I mean.
Wait, actually I miscalculated. Hold on. It's supposed to be multiplied by 0.8. Nope, he still lost. It's 536,000.
Such a fucking troll.
536,000. He still lost by 4,000 points. So
you're actually such a fucking troll.
I gave hope for the audience there a little bit, but it's
actually just baiting the audience.
But yeah, it's Pulsh's pick right now. He's back against the wall. 6-1 lead on Ch1korita's side. He does pick GT3 though, so wow. Okay, we'll see. This should be a Pulsh favorite map, honestly. The bursts on this one are pretty fast, 255 BPM. But Ch1korita got the double tap strats on deck, dude. She able to combo through anything, as we saw from Nomad 5 and DT1. It's just that on faster patterns, she's gonna have to pray that her fingers work or that her aim isn't that little that bad. So we have to wait and see. Mr. Chicken in the chat calling a 6-7 right now. Wow. That is super bold. Oh my god. But
he's doubting Mindy.
I mean, I like a little bit of spice in my life, so we'll have to wait and see how Pulsh is gonna pull this one through. So DT3 is a very Pulsh expected pick against an opponent like Mindy Ch1korita, who's not a speed-oriented player. So, but Ch1korita's been overperforming some maps, I would say. So, although you can also argue that Pulsh is equally underperforming on some maps also. So, we'll just have to wait and see. We're getting into the start of the map. Axe are not looking too amazing at the start, but it's okay. The start, they're not. Neither of these players are super speed oriented. Actually, Ch1korita with the first break, but Pulsh power follows up through. Both of them vibe completely through those 5-note bursts. Actually, I shouldn't have said that Ch1korita broke. So Pulsh has the lead right now. It's a pretty comfortable lead for him right now. He's just hitting these sliders through. Also, Client said this map is like 6.4, 6.5 stars. Complete bullshit. 6.2 stars at the max, dude. The speed update, whatever the star rating is, favors speed for no reason, guys. Complete bullshit. But anyways, Pulsh is vibing completely through these patterns. While his act is not showing it, his score is showing it, definitely, and his combo too. So, we're getting right into the break. Big combo advantage for Pulsh. This is going as expected, honestly. Ch1korita is not too good of a speed player. I'm surprised that Pulsh waited so long to pick this. But it's maybe he was waiting, dude. It's like a little secret weapon pick to try and swing momentum back into his side. Play up the audience a little bit, give us a little bit of a heart attack scare, and he's about to bring it back for the rest of the match. I don't know. We're getting into the hardest part of the map personally, going into these 255 BPM jumps, which Pulsh misses on, while Mindy completely vibes through, and going straight into these bursts that both players are actually hitting pretty comfortably. But I think that it's still a very strong Pulsh victory right now. especially considering the act lead he has and the fact that Mindy's taking hidden on it. But I could be speaking too soon. We'll see. I just don't see a world where Ch1korita will really can pull it back with when we throw in the multiplier. So
like a Pulsh win.
Yeah, even with the 80 combo advantage currently on Ch1korita's side, Pulsh is just too strong on these speed maps. He's definitely one of the best speed players in the tournament right now. So he pulls it through even after that unfortunate break. Good stuff to Pulsh for bringing it back, but he still has a long way to go right now. 6-2 currently, still in favor of Ch1korita. A lot can happen, boys. We have a match on this hand. BT has no speed, Mr. Chicken says in the chat. That's not true. We have Pulsh. She picks DT4. Okay, crazy pick, actually. Absolute maniac pick. Holy shit, dude. DT4 is kind of a strange map in the pool, I would say. It's got a fair bit of finger control and some awkward pattern reading, but it is AR7 plus DT. So I think there's definitely a little bit of a reading element to it too that is kind of underrated, appreciated in DT picks. So it's hard to find like a DT reading map, and this is the closest one I could find right now. I mean, DT4s are meant more for like finger control and stuff, and this map does have finger control, but I think the reading aspect on it is definitely a little bit annoying too. So there's a lot of doubles, a lot of finger control, and maybe flight tech. I don't know what you would call it, but Ch1korita picking this one is really interesting. I guess she doesn't want to win the match just yet, or she just feels super confident on these type of picks. So let's see how players fare on it. Honestly, tight reading it maybe is not going to be amazing on Pulsh's side. I doubt Pulsh played this map prior, so but we'll see. Signature HD. Mr. Chicken saying Mindy roll 1000 and Pulsh roll 1000. Interesting. Pulsh with that 50 having a D rank at the start, while Mindy Ch1korita has a C rank, drawing out the skull right here. This map, absolute fuego banger, dude. This is a great map. Actually, Ch1korita with the first break right there. Her act is not to be desired right now compared to Pulsh. So honestly, a lot of one of Pulsh's more underrated skill sets is his reading ability without hidden. Specifically, because he's able to read such wacky, strange patterns on lower AR at a pretty decent level at his skill range, honestly. And he's even able to play like a fair bit of hidden AR8 hidden well from VTOC 1, but most of you wouldn't be able to tell from those tournaments. And also, like how he performed with hidden on one of the hidden maps in this tournament has not been the greatest. I remember his match against Tank did not go amazing when he took hidden on the AR8 map. So he's just his reading's probably still a little bit rusty, but right now he has a pretty clear lead right now. Obviously the scores look a lot closer than they should because of the hidden bonus, but right now Pulsh is just shredding these patterns currently, having 2% higher AC and a slight combo advantage. Ch1korita is pretty big uphill battle for her to go through right now. Oh, actually, Pulsh with that break right there gives Ch1korita a little bit of a chance to come through. But we're about to get to the hardest part of the map right now, which is these little weird finger control pattern. It's pretty hard to read. Actually, wait, okay, Bancho break, never mind. Okay, that's a real break from Pulsh's side, though. I don't know what the hell. I did not see that Pulsh did not actually break, but Ch1korita actually just vibes completely through that pattern. Literally nothing to her could phase her. Oh my god, dude. Okay, now it's looking a little close. I think it might be a Ch1korita victory on this side, but we'll see after the multiplier. If Ch1korita breaks anytime soon, it's looking good for Pulsh, but I think I don't think Pulsh can bring it back, unfortunately, unless Ch1korita breaks soon. But
a million.
We're going through it.
6-8, yeah.
We're going through it. So we have to do the multiplier right now. 756k on the side of Ch1korita. That is 300k chopped off of her score, but she still takes the W, and that is the match. Oh my gosh. Well. Oh lord. Close one. This match was another kind of deceptively one-sided match. It wasn't as one-sided as it were, because there were a lot of matches that could have went in Pulsh's favor, but Ch1korita was just stronger on the day, and she just showed up a lot more than she was able to. So, whew, interesting one. I guess I don't know. But yeah, we have both players right here in the call right now. Pulsh,
Oh my lord,
Pulsh
what a
and
match.
Mindy. Ch1korita in this. I guess hey Pulsh, I'll start with you. How are you feeling after that one? I know you just woke up for it and you kind of were not warmed up at all for the match, but do you have any feelings towards the match at all? Or did you just play it to play and you're just vibing with whatever because you still have a losers bracket match after?
Yeah, I kind of just played it. Was ready to play.
Yeah.
Well appreciated though, because honestly,
Yeah.
rescheduling it would have been not the funnest.
Yeah. But yeah,
That was a good match.
Did you think it would there's some maps that you kind of underperformed on, or some maps that Ch1korita overperformed on, or just went ham on, or like do you think it would just kind of went as expected with how you were currently feeling?
Well, I know that Mindy plays a lot of DT nowadays. I've seen her practicing.
Okay,
There's that on the DTs.
she's been going through. Yeah, like when she was picking like DT1 and DT4 and all the other stuff, I'm like, what the heck? She's usually not these type of like a
Yeah,
DT
that
player.
DT training paid off.
Yeah, she picked it up definitely. Her combo gaming was off the charts right now. While you took the dub on DT1 and DT3, but DT4, she just went through that completely. So
The evolution.
yeah, wait, Ch1korita, did you train DT? How were you like pushing DT before your match with Pulsh, or were you just kind of like, I don't know, vibing with how you're training? Because I know before
I didn't want to pick the hard rocks.
I mean, you still had. Oh no, hidden one was banned. Never mind. We still had a couple nomad picks too. I think left on deck maybe, but actually no, never mind. All the nomads were picked too. Yeah, there. I forgot the hidden one banned. So you were just doing a little bit of desperation picks with the DTs. So neither of you guys really went for hard rocks because both of you guys are not kind of hard rock adversive with your skill sets. So, did you? I talked to Ch1korita already. You said you didn't practice too much before this match, right? Until today. Because you were kind of like busy with life and stuff, weren't you?
For me?
Oh no, I was talking to Ch1korita.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Pulsh? You were, I think you were for funny most of the week playing a lot of the C-Mob maps and some other maps, but you didn't practice much either. You were sight reading most of these maps too, weren't you?
Yeah, I've never played any of those. I had to download some of them.
Yeah, I kind of had a throwing assumption with some of the scores. I don't know if anybody else could really guess, but yeah, I mean I guess that's a lesson that Mr. Chicken and Pulsh kind of throwing out there. Not practicing has its drawbacks, but it could have some benefits too if you're sight reading, because sight rebuff is a real thing. So, but did you have Pulsh? Did you think you had you went hidden on hidden 3, but not on hidden 2? Is there any specific reason for? You just prefer like reading maps, lower AR maps on no mod probably, right? Is that the main reason? And like more flowy stuff, you just thought that Ch1korita was probably gonna outperform you anyway, so it's better if you just don't go no mod, or I don't know.
No, it's more like Anthony put on no mod hidden, and I didn't really feel like taking off hidden.
Okay.
Hey bro, you could just message in the chat, just like chill out.
I guess that's a reason for it to be fair, but yeah, Ch1korita, you're going to the grand finals. You're gonna be chilling for a bit until we see how the matches go next week. But Pulse, you're gonna be in losers finals actually, waiting to face any of the 4 remaining challengers. Department 1, 2, 3, Was, Tacos, Tank 2020. Do you have any?
Tank still in this shit?
Yeah,
What
Tank
the
is
fuck?
still in it because Mitchell FF'd because he wasn't able to show up.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but
just like,
do you have any like predictions or any spicy takes on how you think losers bracket is gonna go, on who you're gonna face in losers finals, or you're just gonna let it ride through?
Just gonna ride it.
He's riding through. What about you, Ch1korita? Do you have any big hot takes for losers brackets?
I have no idea. Honestly, it could go either way.
And there's
For
like
all 4 of these players.
there's like 3 either ways. Yeah, I guess we'll be chilling, dude. But right now, looking like Ch1korita, a very strong Ch1korita performance from her match against Pulsh and her qualifier performances. But yeah, thanks for everybody coming out. We will see you guys in I think tomorrow we'll have some matches coming up. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for the losers bracket run through. Thanks for coming back, guys.